Hello again. Japan is often overlooked by African students searching for international scholarships, but there are actually several programs you should consider if you're looking to study abroad. The most famous is the Japan Africa Dream Scholarship. This program is funded by the African Development Bank and is aimed at students who want to study a master's at Japanese universities. JADS is very competitive. There are only a few places each year, but the course is fully funded. Flights, tuition, living expenses, all covered. Only certain subjects are allowed, and a full list can be found on the website. JADS funds English language master's degrees in energy, engineering, or environmental science. Applying is a bit fiddly. You will have to apply to your chosen university in Japan first. Make sure it's a university and subject that JADS offers to fund. Complete the written forms and submit your information to that university, telling them you want to apply for JADS funding. If they like your application, they will give you a provisional offer and then send your information on to the JADS board. Only then are you assessed for your scholarship funding. So, who should apply for JADS? To have a good chance, you should have an undergraduate degree with a good mark in a subject connected to engineering or the sciences. JADS doesn't say what they are looking for, but they seem to want candidates from African countries who want to develop technical expertise in management of resources and the environment. On your application, try and mention how this master's will help you give back to your home country. Networking with contacts at the African Development Bank is a good idea to get a fuller picture and possibly get your name in the mix. The Joint Japan-World Bank Graduate Scholarship Program is aimed at a similar group, professionals from developing countries with an undergraduate degree, at least 3 years work experience, and a desire to do a master's degree in some kind of development subject. Again, this is about empowering students to give back to their home country. Like JADS, you have to apply directly to the university first, then submit your scholarship application to WBGSP with your letter of acceptance from the university. You can find a list of relevant universities on the program website. The courses are taught in English. Unlike the two programs mentioned earlier, MEXT is open to high school graduates as well as master's candidates. The catch is the application goes through your local Japanese embassy. The best way to learn about MEXT is by visiting your local embassy and asking their advice. For the embassy to recommend you usually requires taking an exam, sometimes an exam in Japanese, because your studies will be in that language. Don't give up if you don't know Japanese. Find out the level required for the exams you'll have to take. At the embassy, present yourself as a serious professional with a genuine interest in Japanese culture and opportunities. This is the best way to get people on your side and potentially find out more. Some universities can also recommend students to MEXT, but this is sadly not an option in many African countries. There are plenty more Japanese scholarships you should know about. We'll look at some more next time. Remember, when considering scholarships, it's a good idea to work out what stage of professional development you're at, then make a list of a few different programs that could fit you. After this, plan out the year ahead and the different deadlines, with time set aside to apply for each program. Learning, developing your skills, and consistently making strong applications to courses that fit you, this is the best way to secure an international scholarship in the long run. Sign up to Kupanda's newsletter for more info on international scholarships. Kwaheri ya kuonana.